Time from left to right.
What's up, everybody? My name is Johnny. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be ranking zombie songs from worst to best, Treyarch only. I'm not going to be getting into Vanguard or World War II because I did not play the zombies on them games, not a fan of it, only played the Treyarch games. Now before we get started, let me quickly explain how we're going to be ranking these songs. I'm not just going to be going off the music, I'm going to be going off how it thematically fits into the map that it's a part of and how much enjoyment I got out of the song while playing that map. So for instance, let's say you take 115 and you put it on one of the newer Call of Duty maps on Black Ops 6, it's not going to hit the same as it did on Kino der Toten. So if a song is universally not able to be used on other maps, like if there's a map with a very specific song that is about that map, it might be lower in the rankings a little bit, but it's also just my opinion on how much I like the songs as well. I'm also going to be ranking the songs on like atmosphere, things like that, but at the end of the day, it's all just my opinion. If I forgot a song, please let me know down in the description and I will reply to you where I would put that song. It's just, I didn't do much research for this. I just kind of did all the songs that I know and that I have in a zombies playlist on Spotify. So with that being said, let's get into it. So first up, we have, I believe it's pronounced Abramacabre. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's the Dead Ops Arcade theme song. So how we're going to be doing these rankings is every single song, I'm going to give you guys about 10 seconds to listen to the actual song, and then I'm going to come back and rank them. So here's the first one. Now this song for me, Dead Ops Arcade, I didn't really play that much, but for what I remember as a kid, this song slapped every time you loaded into Dead Ops Arcade. I think it's a good song, genuinely. Like, it's not something I'll listen to in my free time, but for Dead Ops Arcade, like the sound, it's like, it's got a little bit of that 8-bit sound to it. I think it thematically fits, and it's like, I don't want to say it's hardcore, but it's got like that grimy, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think you guys understand what I mean. So with that being said, I honestly really do like it. I'm going to throw it in good. I almost want to put it in almost perfect because it is, I'm putting it in almost perfect because it slaps. The song slaps. Next one we have is Rusty Cage, Johnny Cash from Mob of the Dead. We already know what this is going to be. Yeah, we know with Mob of the Dead, Rusty Cage, god tier song, fits perfectly with the map, and it's just Johnny Cash is legend. So I'm throwing that in god tier. It is one of my all-time favorite COD songs. There's a couple others in here that I will definitely be going into god tier, but that's the first one we're putting into god tier. So for the next one, we have Can You Hear Me, one of the new Black Ops 6 songs. I don't even know, because I've listened to it once. Like, I haven't done the Easter egg multiple times. So I'm going to go back and listen to it right now just to hear it again, because I honestly don't really remember what it is, but check it out. Okay, after listening to it again, it's from the map Terminus. I don't know, it's like, it's harder to judge some of these newer songs. Well, I shouldn't say some of the newer songs. We have two newer songs, Terminus and Liberty Falls, but it's just like, it hasn't been around enough to really like know. I'm gonna have to put it's not ass, like it's a decent song, but it just doesn't work. Like, to me, it doesn't work with the map. It doesn't. Like, I feel like for Terminus, we should have got something sort of like in between Mob of the Dead and Dead Flowers from, funny enough, Dead Flowers is our next song, from Zetsubo no Shima. Because that's kind of what Terminus is. It's like a mix of Zetsubo and Mob of the Dead. Take a prison, put it in a jungle, you got the two maps. I just to me it doesn't work. Like, I can understand if you like the song, and I think over time maybe it will grow on me, but as of right now it doesn't work. So the next one we have is Dead Flowers from Zetsubo no Shima. I have very strong opinions about this song, so I'll let you guys hear it.
Blood isn't running, isn't pumping in my heart, and when I sing about the flowers, I'm just screaming in the dark.
So Dead Flowers, I might get a lot of hate for this opinion. It is my absolute favorite song in Treyarch Zombies. It fits so well with the map. Maluka, I believe is how you say her name, has one of the best voices in this song that I've ever heard in a COD zombie song. So my official rankings of like singers that we've had in original scores for Treyarch Zombies: Alina Siegman, I don't know how to say her last name. Don't get me wrong, she made songs like 115 and she is a really good singer. Clark S. Nova, he has some of his songs that are really good, but he has really, really bad songs. But Maluka is my absolute favorite singer. All of her songs are just great. So Dead Flowers, God tier. I think it is the best zombie song that we have ever had. So next we have Archangel from Origins. We all know and love this song, but I'll still play it for you guys real quick. So Archangel, I really, really, really want to put it in God tier, but I think the one thing that holds it back is it doesn't, because I love songs that thematically fit the map. Rusty Cage for, Mob of the Dead, Dead Flowers for Zetsubo. We have song like Snakeskin Boots for, what's the name of the map? We all know what I'm talking about. I forget the name of the map off the top of my head right now. That's Snakeskin Boots is in here. But Archangel just doesn't thematically fit for me. So it's gonna go at the top of Almost Perfect. It is a banger of a song. I can listen to Archangel outside of playing zombies, like in my car, driving to work in the morning. I'm putting fucking Archangel on. So the next song we have is I Am the Well from, what map is that from? I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. I don't even remember what map is from, but I know the song. But here it is.
Begin again, the ultimate beginning and a broken piece of you with fire. You're failing us to.
So the map was Alpha Omega. I knew that. Just brain's not clicking too well today. So I Am the Well. I think Alpha Omega is a pretty good map, in my personal opinion. I know there's some mixed feelings about that, but I think this is one of Clark S. Nova's lowlight songs. I just can't get behind the vocals on this song. To me, it sounds very like 2005 punk rock kind of vocals. Like, it just, I don't know, it doesn't work with the instrumental, but what saves the song is the instrumental. The guitar and the drums on this song are amazing, just classic Call of Duty Zombies instrumental here. So this is going to be our first song that I'm putting into good because I think the song itself is good. I don't like the vocals that much. Like, there are some parts of the song where Clark S. Nova sounds pretty good, but for the most part it's just the vocals here aren't my kind of thing. So next up we have Ether from Origins. Here it is. So here is another one of the 8-bit style songs. I might have a soft spot for like 8-bit songs because for me, they just work. For this song for Origins, like it has like those robotic sounds to it, and it makes you think of the robots from Origins, and it thematically works. It's like kind of on the same level of Dead Ops Arcade where it works in that level. and it just, I don't think it's one of my favorites up there with Dead Ops Arcade, but I definitely think it's like a solid song. This is the loading screen song, I believe, in like private match, because I know back in Black Ops 2, like if you loaded into a private game, it was a different loading screen than just playing solo. Because when you played solo, you got the intro with Shepherd of Fire. And I believe this was just like the picture loading screen. It was this song, and I also think there's an Easter egg where I don't remember if it's like shooting a couple things or collecting some things, but I'm pretty sure you can play it in the game Easter egg wise. But with that being said, I'm going to put it at the top of good above I Am the Well. So the next one we have is Abracadaver, which is what I think it is, because like cadaver, you know, it just makes sense. I think it's abracadaver, or it might be abracadabra. I don't really know, but it's the Easter egg song from Ascension. Okay, so this song for me, while it doesn't thematically fit, it is such a banger of a song. Going back and playing Black Ops 1 Ascension, this song, we were doing the Easter egg for this song every time me and my friends played Ascension. Even on the Black Ops 3 remake of Ascension for Zombies Chronicles, I'm pretty sure they put it back in, but it's too much of a banger of a song to not put in a higher tier. Even though it doesn't thematically work, it is just an absolute banger. So I'm gonna put it in the bottom of almost perfect. It's not god tier for me. I like the Dead Ops Arcade theme song a little bit better, but it is almost perfect. So the next one that we have is Beauty of Annihilation, the original from Derice, and here it is. Okay, so I might catch a little bit of hate for this because this is not going in god tier for me. While I think it is a really good song, I think it has just been extremely overplayed for me, so I don't like it as much as I did when I played World at War, or when, you know, playing the Black Ops 1 remake. Was there a remake of the recent Black Ops 1? I'm pretty sure there was. And then in Zombies Chronicles, you know, with the giant. We'll get to that song later because I have strong opinions about that song. But Beauty of Annihilation, I think it is almost perfect. I don't think it's as good as Archangel, but it is an extremely good song. I just think it got overplayed and I don't like it as much anymore. But it's still an almost perfect song for me. If we went back about 6 years, this would probably be in god tier. But I've heard this song like once a week, honestly, since it came out, so it's just a little overplayed. The next one we have is Coming Home from Moon. So for me, Coming Home is an absolute classic song. I love Moon. I love the Easter egg. It was the first like super intricate Easter egg that we got, in my opinion. The song absolutely slaps. I almost want to put it in god tier, but the one thing that ruins it for me is the vocals. I do not like Alina Segman's vocals on this song. They're just, I can listen to some, you know, like screamo style stuff sometimes, but I just don't think it works on this song. While the instrumental is extremely heavy, I'm not the biggest fan of the vocals, and it kind of goes back up there with I Am the Well by Clark S. Nova. It's just the vocals don't do it here. So I'm gonna put it at the bottom of almost perfect. I think Abracadaver is a little bit better. We're just gonna leave it there for now. I might switch it as stuff goes on. But the next song that we have is Always Running from Buried. So for me, this is when we get into the maps of Black Ops 2 that I didn't really enjoy that much. So this crew don't like that much. The maps, so the only maps ironically that I like from Black Ops 2 is Mob of the Dead, Origins, and Transit. Die Rise and Buried, not a fan of. I just didn't like how the maps played. I didn't, nothing like that. But I do think Always Running thematically fits with Buried. Just the instrumental, it just goes with the map in a way. It doesn't really have like Western tones, but it's just something about the instrumental. Like you hear this song, you instantly think of Buried. It goes with this map best. Like if you were to play this song on any other map, it wouldn't work. It fits with Buried very well for me. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of good tier because it is a good song. I just don't like the map, so when I hear the song, it just reminds me of not having a fun experience playing Buried. The next song we have is Ace of Spades from Gorod Krovi, the intro cutscene. I'm actually not going to play this song because I believe this song will get copyrighted because it's not a song by Kevin Sherwood. For those of you that didn't know, all zombie songs that are made by Kevin Sherwood and are official Call of Duty, songs on like Spotify or Apple Music, those are all copyright free. So if you guys are YouTubers or streamers or post videos on TikTok, you can use these songs and not worry about getting a copyright strike. But with that being said, Ace of Spades, something about that intro cinematic and Ace of Spades kicks in, the portal opens up, they're falling out of the sky, and you just hear that intro riff. It just hits so hard. I remember when this map got announced and I first watched a Mr. T Lexify video of him reacting to it. I believe it was like Mr. T Lexify and like the Smith Plays. Like I watched them two at the same time, like reacting to it when it dropped. It just hit so incredibly hard. This was like when Call of Duty Zombies was at its peak of hype, and this cinematic just came out and everything, it just all clicked. I'm gonna put it in God tier. I don't know. Dead Flowers is my favorite song of all time, so that's going to be at the top of God tier for the remainder of the video. I can tell you that right now. There's one song that will go above Rusty Cage and right behind Dead Flowers. But Ace of Spades, I like the song Rusty Cage more than the song Ace of Spades. I like Johnny Cash more than I like Motorhead. But I can see how someone could say Ace of Spades, that intro cinematic, is their favorite zombie song of all time, and I wouldn't argue with you. It's up there. It's a great song. It's a great map. Great game. So it's God tier. Next up, we have Shockwave from Classified. So Shockwave is a good song on a map that I really didn't care about. If I wanted to play 5, I will go load up Black Ops 1 and play 5. It is a good song, but like it doesn't do anything for me. Like I can see myself putting it on when I go to the gym or listening to it at work or something. So I don't, even though Ether's like a loading screen song, like I still think it's better because it thematically fits with the map. Shockwave, it doesn't really thematically fit with anything. It's just kind of like a heavy metal song. So I'm going to put it under Ether in good tier because I do believe it's a good song. What I am surprised about is we haven't had that many songs yet that are straight ass or don't work for me, but I know there's some in here. We're getting there. So the next song we have is Love Song for a Dead Man, which I don't believe is an Easter egg song, but it is iconic. If you don't know what this is off the top of your head, as soon as you hear it, you're gonna know what it's from. So we all know this song. We all love this song. Even if you don't like the map Transit, this song is a god tier zombie song. It just, even though it doesn't like really thematically fit, I mean it kind of does, like small town in the middle of nowhere with a diner, like it's got that like 70s diner vibes, 60s diner vibes. It is just a god tier song, even though it's only a loading screen song. It is just, you hear this song, you're instant, like no matter where you are in the world, You put headphones on, this song comes on, Transit, Black Ops 2, every single time. You will never think of anything else. So with that being said, it is a god tier zombie song. Next we have Shepherd of Fire from the Origins intro cinematic. This is another song I'm not going to play because I don't know if the Avenge Sevenfold zombie songs are copyrighted or not, but I'm not going to take that chance. We all know this intro cinematic. We all love it. It is one of the most badass intro cinematics, and the song that goes with it, like the church bells and then the guitar comes in and then it pans. I'm pretty sure the first person it shows is Tank Dempsey riding the tank with the MG42, like the heavy machine gun, and it hits incredibly hard. I don't think it is a god tier zombie song for the fact that it is only playable in the intro cinematic. Now, if this was a song that we were able to do an Easter egg for and play it during the match, it would be a god tier song. If there is an Easter egg way of playing this song, I'm sorry, I don't know about it. I never did it. And I'm gonna be really upset if there was, because that completely changes the Origin Zombies experience, because I would play this over Archangel. I do like it more than Dead Ops Arcade. I don't like it as much as a Beauty Annihilation, because I'm not the biggest Avenged Sevenfold fan. They have some songs that are good. They have some songs that are just they're not great. But Shepherd of Fire itself is a pretty good song, so it's almost perfect. Next up, we have Beauty of Annihilation from the Black Ops 3 remastered version of Darius the Giant. So this is the first song of the tier list that I am putting in straight ass. Beauty of Annihilation didn't need a remix. EDM house type music just doesn't belong in zombies to me. It doesn't work, and it sounds really strange when you're playing the Giant. Like, I'd rather just listen to the original Beauty of Annihilation. This is a song where, like, the remixed vocals on this, they just don't sound good. Like, the original just sounds so much better in every single aspect. So next up, we have A Light from the Shore from Tog der Toten, which is the Call of the Dead remake. Okay, so this is a song that, in my opinion, this map didn't need to exist. This song didn't need to exist. I mean, it's a somewhat, like, mid remake of Samantha's Lullaby, and it doesn't work for me, and it's not good. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, there's not even lyrics. It's just an instrumental, and it's kind of poop. It's kind of trash, and I don't like it at all. And I'd honestly rather listen to the Beauty of Annihilation remake. I think A Light from the Shore, like, I know there's some people out there, because I've seen it on Reddit, I've seen it on Twitter, that this is their favorite zombie song, and I just hate it. I hate everything about this song. I hate everything about this map. I think it's straight ass. I think it is straight dookie. Don't come at me in the comments. This is just my opinion. I will reiterate that. All of these are just my opinion. I'm not saying this is the universal, tier list for these songs. This is just one man's opinion that's played a lot of maps, done every single Easter egg. It is what it is. Next up, we have Drowning from Voyage of Despair.
Falling slowly, drifting coldly. When will the night end? So little time's gone by.
So this is another song that I think thematically fits well. It is another impressive vocal performance from Maluka. Again, I think Maluka is the best singer we have. I wish every single zombie song was Maluka, and it would be, I think it is a pretty good song. It thematically fits well. It's kind of got like that, it's literally called Drowning, and it's like the map is kind of like it's a Titanic sort of thing. Again, though, Black Ops 4, wasn't a big fan of Black Ops 4 Zombies. It was all right. I don't like it that much. It's definitely not god tier. I don't like it enough to put it in almost perfect. but I will put it at the top of good because by itself, it is a pretty good song. It's a pretty slow song. I think it's pretty good. Next up, we have Lullaby of a Dead Man from Verrucht or Verrucht. I've never known how to say the map. I've always called it Verrucht personally, but that might be extremely wrong, but this is the song. So this song for me is like my nostalgia song when I think of Call of Duty zombie songs. I'm pretty sure this was the song that played when you died on Nacht der Untoten, and then it ended up being the Easter egg song for Verrucht, because I'm pretty sure that's how the World at War songs worked. It was like the death song of the map, of a map, and then the next map that came out, it was like that map's Easter egg song. I'm pretty sure that's how every song was in World at War. But it's just like playing Nacht der Untoten as a kid. Me and my brother used to make these pillow forts on the couch, and like we'd like hide with the controllers behind the pillows, because Nacht der Untoten as a kid, that map was scary. Like you loaded up the map and the zombies run into the screen. Like I'm pretty sure when that game came out, I was like 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old, and it's just like it's a nostalgia trip for me. And with that being said, I'm gonna put it at the bottom of God tier, because if this song comes on, it's another one of them songs where like you know it's from Call of Duty Zombies no matter where you are. Like let's say you're out at the store and like the worker like is fucking around with the ox and puts on Lullaby of a Dead Man, it's zombies, instantly zombies. Like some of these songs that are in like good and below, like if they were to come on like A Light from the Shore and you weren't like an avid zombies player like me, you wouldn't know what it's from. Like even every now and then, like a song like A Light from the Shore will come on and I'll hear it like in a YouTube video or something, I don't even recognize it. But if I hear Lullaby of a Dead Man, World at War zombies. The next song we have is Raining Teddy Bears from, I believe, the Derice loading scene. So if I remember correctly, this song wasn't even in World at War. I believe it was on Black Ops 1. I think it was on the remake of Derice. I think it was the intro song for that, and I think it was the intro song for Moon too. Like it's just like that loading screen song that plays. Like I don't think there's anything special about it. I think it's just a regular old zombie song. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not, it doesn't work. Like it's not one of the loading screen songs that really hit as hard, in my opinion, as songs like Ether or some of the other songs we'll get to that are just loading screen songs. I think it is at like the bottom tier of loading screen songs, but I don't think it's ass. Like when I hear it, it reminds me of like Black Ops 1 zombies. Like I know what it's from. I just don't think it works that well. Oh, here's the one that I am going to catch so much hate for. 115 from Kino der Toten. Now don't get me wrong, this song is probably the most iconic zombie song there is. I'm pretty sure even people that have never really played Call of Duty Zombies know this song from Zombies. It has been in so many memes. This is a song that in my opinion, has like broken through that barrier and has made it into pop culture in a way where this song is everywhere. It is iconic. I've seen memes on TikTok that aren't even related to zombies and this song's in it. And it is a good song. It is just so overplayed in my opinion. I can't listen to this song anymore. I'm pretty sure, like off the top of my head, I know the lyrics to the entire song because I've heard it that many times. For a lot of people, for most people, this would be a God tier song, but it isn't for me just because I'm so tired of hearing it. And just so I don't get a shit ton of hate in the comments, I'm gonna put it at the top of Almost Perfect, solely for the reason that the song just doesn't hit the same for me anymore. But I can understand if you like listen to this song and it's like straight nostalgia, everything like that. Don't get me wrong, the song's nostalgic, but it just doesn't hit the same for me anymore. So with that being said, top of Almost Perfect. The next song that we have is Carry On from Transit.
dream where I'm falling and calling out. My resistance is silent. I can feel, but I still can't control myself. Please forgive me now.
So Carry On to Me is like the perfect example of a really good Call of Duty zombie song. In my opinion, it thematically fits well, even though the lyrics aren't really about transit, but it just like the sound of the song fits transit to me. I don't know why it does, but it just kind of does to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. This is one of the songs that Clark S. Nova really shines. Like, I think this is one of his best songs, and I just think it like playing transit with this song on, you know, running through the cornfields with denizens on your fucking head, scratching your face to shit. This song just slaps. And in my opinion, like, the instrumental works really well, vocals work really well. I like it more than Coming Home. I don't like it as much as Abracadabra, but I think it is an almost perfect song. Next up is Not Ready to Die from Call of the Dead. And again, this is another Avenged Sevenfold song, so I won't be playing it. But we all know this song. We all know Call of the Dead. You hear this song, you know it's from Call of the Dead. George Romero, Snow, Lighthouse. It's a good song. I think this is one of the better Avenged Sevenfold songs that they've ever made, in my opinion. It fits really well with this map. Like, something about that intro, like 15-20 seconds with like I want to say it's like an organ. I think that's the instrument it is, and it just fits well with the map. And again, I think it's another song that is almost perfect. Now, to place it here, I like it more than Coming Home. I like it more than Carry On, Abracadabra. I like it more than Dead Ops Arcade. I'm gonna put it right next to Shepherd of Fire because it's like Avenged Sevenfold. Like, the songs both fit really well for both maps. I think they are like equally in the same place. Next up, we have Samantha's Lullaby from Moon. So I didn't really play much of that one because we all know it. It's a loading screen song for, I think, a couple maps, and I'm pretty sure it is used in the Easter egg ending cutscene from Origins, if I remember correctly. Like, when the camera's like zooming in on like the action figures and Samantha in her room playing with them and stuff. I think it plays there too, but it's just like, it's another one of them songs that's like, it's not really an Easter egg song. I mean, it is iconic because like there are so many iterations of this song, and it's just, I don't really know where to place it because it's not like an actual song. It's just like a short little 40-second instrumental. I don't think it's ass. I don't think it's god tier. I'm just gonna put it like in the middle of good. It's just like, because it does work. Like, when you hear this song, you think of zombies, you feel zombies. Like, it's a creepy little song. It's better than I Am the Well. Next up, we have Damned, which, if you don't know what Damned is, I don't even need to play this song. It is the most iconic zombie song ever. You boot up Black Ops 1, this is what you hear in the lobby. So I'm not going to play this one because we all know it. It'll just be a waste of time. I don't want to make this video super long. I'm going to put it above Ace of Spades. You know, it's the Call of Duty Zombies, like, anthem. It is the Call of Duty Zombie song, you know, the piano. It's great. Next up, we have Mad Hatter from IX. So IX, or 9, whichever you want to call it. This is another song by Avenged Sevenfold that I don't know if I can play it. So I'm just not going to play it. IX, in my opinion, was the best map from Black Ops 4. That might be a hot take, that might not be, I don't know. I had the most fun with this map, even though it was like the release map. But I mean, you could say the same thing about Black Ops 1, and realistically, the best map from Black Ops 1 is Kino der Toten, and it was the release map. I don't think it's as good as Not Ready to Die or Shepherd of Fire. This is one of the songs by Avenged Sevenfold that I don't like at all. I don't think it's ass because it's definitely better than Beauty of Annihilation, A Light from the Shore. Can you hear me? Again, like, I don't want to rank it by Can You Hear Me because Can You Hear Me hasn't been out enough for me to really rank it properly. I think it works for the map. I'm not gonna say it doesn't work, so it's gonna go in the bottom of the good category. So the next song we have is Dead Ended from Gorod Krovi. So this, in my opinion, is Clark S. Nova's best song that he has ever done. The vocals, in my opinion, are god tier. The instrumental is god tier. Kevin Sherwood on the guitar in this song is god tier. Gorod Krovi is one of my favorite maps ever. Next, after this video, I kind of want to do a map ranking tier list as well, because the maps will differ a little bit than the songs. But I think Dead Ended, in my opinion, is a god tier song. I think it's better than Lullaby of a Dead Man. I love it more than Love Song for a Dead Man. I like it more than Ace of Spades. Is it better? Yeah, it's better than... I like it more than Rusty Cage. I'm going to put it under Dead Flowers. I think Dead Ended is... It fits Gorod Krovi so well. The lyrics just go with the map. The instrumental goes with the map. It's a really gritty instrumental for a really gritty map. The dragons are gas. I believe this was the map that gave us the introduction of Manglers, even though I hate Manglers now. I think Manglers fit really well in Gorod Krovi, and it's just everything about Gorod Krovi in this song mesh. It is just a really good example of a god tier song. Next up, we have Samantha's Ballad from what's the name? I believe this is from Forsaken. I think that's what the picture is. I made all these pictures, but I made them like 2 days ago, so I don't really remember the picture that I used. But I believe this is from Forsaken. Now, contrary to what I said earlier about the Beauty of Annihilation remix, I think this is a really good remix of Samantha's Lullaby. I think this one was done really well, even though I hate the map Forsaken. Again, another map from the Black Ops 4 Cold War era that is just not good. It is just not a good map. They really dropped the ball with those two games, in my opinion, and Samantha's Ballad is an extremely good song, though. I think it is probably the best remixed song that we've gotten in Call of Duty Zombies. I don't think it's god tier. I don't really like it more than any of the Almost Perfect songs. I'm going to stick it at the top of good. Even though the map is bad, I think it is honestly a good song. If it like kind of thematically fit the map more, or if the map was better, just, you know, them kind of situations, but I'm going to stick it at the top of good tier for now. Next up, we have Mystery from IX or 9. So I used the wrong picture for this song. I accidentally put a picture of IX, but it is the song from Dead of the Night, not IX. I hated Dead of the Night, another Black Ops 4 map that I just think was dog shit. I don't like this song, but I don't not like it enough to put it in straight ass. I just think it doesn't work. Like, it's just the map doesn't work, the song doesn't work, just the theme of the map doesn't make sense to me. Like, the whole, like, I didn't play it enough to ever do the Easter egg. That is like the one map I never did the Easter egg on, just because I hated the theme. Like, werewolves, and I'm pretty sure vampires were a part of it. Like, what? Like, this is supposed to be zombies, not fucking Twilight. Like, it just does, everything about it doesn't work for me. So I'm just gonna put it in doesn't work at the bottom. I would honestly rather listen to Raining Teddy Bears on repeat than listen to this song and play this map ever again. But next up we have We All Fall Down from Die Rise. Okay, so in my opinion, I think the chorus of this song is really good. I think Clark S. Nova shines in the chorus really well, and it thematically fits with Die Rise. Like, we all fall down, you know, Die Rise falling off the skyscrapers. But the rest of the song makes no fucking sense. I don't think it's ass because the chorus saves it. If it wasn't for the chorus, it would be straight ass. I like it more than Mystery, but like, the first like 10 seconds of the song, like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, the first two words of the song, I don't even know what the fuck that means. What the fuck is that? And it's just like the vocals, I don't like when Clark S. Nova does that really low, that raspy, like, talking like he's a zombie. I just don't like that from him. So it just doesn't work for me. Next up, we have Lost from Firebase Z. Okay, so this is another song for me that it's just going into straight ass. Like, all of these songs down here, I'm not even gonna bother switching these around because like they're just straight ass. This is like a fucking Disney song. Like, this is something that would play when you're watching Frozen. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they did this song for this map, but it just doesn't, it doesn't work. Two, it doesn't sound like a zombie song. Like I said, it sounds like some Disney shit. And it's just like, they really dropped the ball with this song. And I'm not the biggest hater of Firebase Z, but it's like, it's not a great map. Like, when you compare it to all the other maps we've had in COD Zombies, it's just and it's like, it's not bad, but the song is like, what the fuck? So with that being said, it's straight ass. Next up, we have Undone from Nocturne Toten. I don't exactly remember what this song is from, but I do remember it. I don't remember if it was from Meleeing the radio and it played from that, or if it was a loading screen song of like the Black Ops 1 version of Noct. But it's just an instrumental. Like, it's a little creepy, but it just, I'm not gonna say it doesn't work because it's not bad. Like, it somewhat thematically fits with the zombies theme. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of good, just because I don't really know what to do with this song. I remember, like I said, I remember the song itself, but I don't have any memories associated with the song. That's what makes me not remember what it's from. So with that being said, I'm just gonna put it at the bottom of good. Next up, we have Where Are We Going from Mob of the Dead. So this song for me, instantly god tier. It fits so well with zombies in general. It fits so well with Mob of the Dead and the Easter egg story that goes on there. I like it more than Lullaby of a Dead Man. I don't like it more than Ace of Spades. But it is a god tier song. If I remember correctly, there's two versions of this song. One was used in Mob of the Dead, somewhere in there. I don't remember, but I just remember it from Mob of the Dead. That's why I put the Mob of the Dead picture behind it. I don't remember if it's an Easter egg song or if it was, I don't remember. But I believe there was a second version of this song made for either Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. I don't remember where it was exactly, but I remember a remake of it somewhere. I remember hearing it. Next up, we have WTF from Nocturne Toten. It is iconic. Like, it is that song when you were meleeing that radio in World at War, you wanted this song every time. But it's like, it has like heavy metal aspects a little bit, but it's like if you took metal and you mixed it with like house EDM type music, it doesn't really fit with the map, but it's so iconic at the same time because I'm pretty sure this was like the first ever Easter egg song that we got. I'm not gonna put it in straight ass or doesn't work. I'm not gonna put it in almost perfect or God tier. I'm gonna put it like around like Samantha's Lullaby because it's kind of like in that iconic zombie song, but it's not a song really. I mean, it is. It's just an instrumental, but it's good. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's good. Next up, we have Stormbound from Night of the Dead, I think the map was, or it was Ancient Evil. I don't remember, but here's a song. So this is one of the songs from me that Clark S. Nova does better in because he doesn't do that low raspy shit. He actually sings in this song, and I think the vocals are really good. Once you get to the middle portion of the song, the instrumental's pretty good. But what throws this song so off for me is because Ancient Evil and Night of the Dead, I like all those maps get like confused in my mind because I thought they were all trash. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies was fucking ass. So this song for me, because like I don't remember the map that well because I didn't really play it. Like I remember doing the Easter egg one time. I think the second time I ever played the map. I remember the first time I played the map, I went to like round 4 and I was like, this map is ass. I don't even want to play this shit. And then like my buddies invited me back in the day and I just was along for the joyride while they did the Easter egg because they needed a 4th person. This song for me, it just doesn't work. Like that band drumming, like it sounds like a marching band on a football field, like playing the drums like at halftime. Like it just doesn't work. Do I like it more than his version of We All Fall Down? It's like kind of tied for me there. Like it doesn't work for me. I can understand if you like the song because like I can understand that appeal of like that marching band drumming. Like some people fuck with that shit. So if you like it more, I wouldn't argue with you. It doesn't work. Next up, we have Destroy Something Beautiful from Liberty Falls, Black Ops 6 Zombies. So I don't know if this will be a controversial take on this song, but I actually really enjoy it. Like because the first Zombies map I played was Liberty Falls. I played this first over Terminus, and I think this song works really well. Like it started bringing me back to that Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 era of Zombies music with the maps. Christina Scabia, I don't know how to say her last name. I've done zero research on her. I don't know who she is. I'm pretty sure this is her first ever Call of Duty zombie song. But it really intrigues me that she sounds so good. She kind of gives me Alina Segman vibes. So I'm really interested to see what she brings for the future of Black Ops 6 because in my opinion, Black Ops 6 so far is a really good start. I remember seeing the beta for it and like some of the pro players playing it in that whole event, and I was like, this is kind of giving me Outbreak vibes when I first seen Liberty Falls. But getting my hands myself on Liberty Falls, I've already done the Easter eggs on both maps. I think Black Ops 6 Zombies is going to be really good, and I have really high hopes for the rest of this game. And I have really high hopes for the rest of the songs for this game. So I'm going to put this at the bottom of almost perfect. Now, while I put Can You Hear Me and doesn't work was because I don't play that much Terminus. I played it maybe like 6-7 times so far in the 3 weeks that it's been out. I did the Easter egg first try, like the boss fight. I did it with my brother as a duo. Like it's not that hard of a Easter egg. And Liberty Falls isn't really, while the Easter egg is interesting, I think it's kind of that like transition map to go from all the bullshit from Cold War into Black Ops 6. It's kind of like the transition map. I just think this song works really well with the map. The map itself is just kind of run around and kill zombies kind of map, and the song fits that as well. It's just a run around and kill zombies type of song. So next up, we have Dead Again from Der Eisendrache. So this song, I'm not going to put it in God tier because to me, it doesn't thematically fit the map at all. But it is an extremely good song for one of the best Call of Duty Zombies maps we've ever had, in my opinion. I'm going to put it at near the top of Almost Perfect. I'm going to put it behind 115 just so I don't upset people. But if it were my true opinion, it's better. Yeah, Horizon, great map. Dead Again, good song. And goddamn, my mouth is starting to hurt because I've never done one of these videos where I talk this much. Next up, we have Pareidolia from Shangri-La. So, could be another potential hot take here, but Pareidolia, this is the song I talked about in the beginning of the video where I said it's up there with Dead Flowers. The vocals on this song, the instrumental on this song, I think this is, in my opinion, the heaviest sounding song that Call of Duty Zombies has to offer, and I fucking love this song. I unironically listen to this song all the fucking time. It is one of my gym songs. It is one of my, just in the car by myself, I'm driving to the fucking grocery store. Pareidolia. This song has everything going for it. When I hear it, I feel like it thematically fits with being in the middle of a jungle. It is just a really heavy sounding song that it just gives like jungle vibes. Everything in the fucking jungle is coming to attack you and you got to defend yourself with some fucking machine guns. That's the vibe this song gives. So with that being said, I'm putting it under Dead Flowers because it is my second favorite zombie song of all time.
Streets on flame, it's a mad game, makes you stop and stare. Need an assist, you can resist, we'll make quite a pair.
So Snakeskin Boots for me is a almost perfect zombie song, and the reason why it's not God tier, I know for a lot of people this is a God tier zombie song. I love Shadows of Evil. I think it is one of the best. It is up there in like top 7 range of zombies maps. Shadows of Evil is a great map. It is a great theme, like that 1920s vibe, but the song thematically fits the map perfectly, like again that 1920s vibe. I think it is almost perfect. I like Archangel and Dead Again more. I like it more than Beauty of Annihilation. For as terms of a zombie song, like I could listen to this while I'm fucking around with friends on Shadows of Evil, just have snakeskin boots on shooting zombies. It is an almost perfect zombie song, but I'm not going to argue with you if you put it in God tier. Like, I understand. Next up, we have Alone from D Machine. So D Machine, while I think it is the best Cold War Zombies map, I don't like the song. It doesn't work. It doesn't thematically fit. I don't like Clark S. Nova's vocals on it. I don't like the instrumental, especially the beginning. It gets better in the middle to the end, but the beginning, it just sounds weird. It doesn't sound like a zombie song. It doesn't. I want to say it doesn't work, but I'm not putting it in the doesn't work tier. I'm putting it in the ass tier. I don't like this song. I don't like anything about it. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't fit the map. It's, in my opinion, it's not a good zombie song. I think they fumbled hard with the opening of Cold War Zombies, which is why for a lot of people, I think they didn't like Cold War Zombies, even though it got better as Cold War Zombies kind of went on a little bit. But at the start, it's ass. The song is ass. Next up, we have The Gift from Revelations. So this song for me, I really want to put it in God tier, but the thing that holds me back is the map itself. I'm not the biggest fan of the map itself. I don't have that many memories of the map. Easter egg was kind of disappointing in my opinion. We had all that build up in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and then I think they fumbled right at the end, which felt like a punch in the gut. I feel like Revelations could have been so much more than what it was. But the song itself is a really good song. I am gonna put it in almost perfect, but it just like, it gives that, the reason why it's going in almost perfect is because while it is a really good song, it also fits that like end of a story vibes, like just the instrumental and some of the lyrics, it gives it that like, this is the end of the story, which is what Black Ops 3 was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the end of, like, you know, the zombie storyline, and then Black Ops 4 come out and fucked it all up. I like it more than Destroy Something Beautiful. It's gonna go up top. Do I like it more than Archangel? It's kind of on the same tier for me as Archangel. I'm gonna put it behind Archangel because I like the song Archangel itself slightly more. I don't really necessarily agree that it's better than Snakeskin Boots, because Snakeskin Boots is kind of iconic, but... So the next song is The One from Shino Numa. So The One for Shino Numa. I want to put this in God tier because I think it is a sick song. It has like that creepy, heavy elements to it, but I really don't like the vocals on this song. Like, I can understand how if you put this in God tier, I wouldn't necessarily argue with you, but I don't even want to put it in almost perfect. Like, this again is a song that's really overplayed for me. I'm thinking about this one still because it is iconic. It is an extremely iconic zombie song. You know, Shino Numa, you go ring all the phones, answers, and he whispers, "I know, sleepy." And it is creepy, and it fits well with the map, but I'm gonna put it at the very top of good. Now the last song we have is Won't Back Down by Eminem. Can't play this song because I know with it being Eminem, I know it will get copyrighted. There is something about this song that is fire, that while it plays, and if you're playing as President JFK, it's just, it's fun. It is a fun song, but I think it doesn't work. When I was a kid, I used to really like Eminem, but Eminem has kind of really fallen off for me as I've gotten older. The instrumental is gas, and like I said, it's fun to play as like Castro or JFK and have this song on 5, but it doesn't work. I don't think Eminem has any business being in Call of Duty Zombies. I think they tried to branch out here and try to get some mainstream songs into Zombies, and after this, they didn't really go anywhere with it. This, besides Avenge Sevenfold, which is kind of different in a way because Avenge Sevenfold is kind of somewhat associated as a band with Call of Duty Zombies. Eminem just doesn't work here. It doesn't work at all for me. But because of the song itself, I will put it at the top of doesn't work. So with that being said, guys, this is my tier list. Don't hate on me too much if you don't agree with it. Please let me know down in the comments how you would rate these songs. I'll make this tier list public and I'll put it in the description so you can make your own. And you can let me know what you did with some of the songs, but I really hope you guys enjoyed. If this video does well, I'll make some more tier lists of like maps and characters and guns, wonder weapons. I can do all that stuff. If you guys want to see me do some stuff with Black Ops 6 Zombies, I am glad to make videos on that. I just moved recently, so I've been kind of taking a break from streaming and YouTube. That's why I haven't posted or streamed in like the last month at all. And I haven't posted on YouTube in a couple months, but besides the point. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, leave a like, let me know in the comments your opinions. Peace out. Hope to see you guys in the future.